Today I'm going to show you how to install your side view mirror cover, the LED ones. The first thing you need to do is remove your door panel. So I'm going to quickly do that. What you need to do is just get your hands and separate between the crease on top. Grab it. Okay. So there you go. This is out. So there's a screw here, there's a screw here, and there's a clip here. So undo the screws and undo the clip. Once that's out, just grab the door panel from the bottom and pull it towards you. We'll release the clips. Okay. Once all the clips are released, just lift it straight up. Okay. Now, this wire needs to go through the back opening, like so, and this one, twist it. Okay, and you see these two little holes right here? You can put this back on like so, for now, so that it holds. So put this aside. Okay, the next part that we're going to disconnect is this connector right here. To disconnect this, there's a little tab that you press. When you press that, you can pull this out, clip like so. Okay? Next thing is this little rubber grommet. I'm just going to use a pry tool like this, or you can use a small flathead screwdriver. And I'm just going to pry it out. And the next thing I want to do is remove the speaker. To remove the speaker, you got to push it up and pull it towards you. And you see that wire back here, the connector. You just squeeze the two tabs on the side and then pull, and it disconnects. Okay, put it aside. We're going to pull this liner back, but be careful not to touch this adhesive. If it gets in your hands, your clothes, it's really hard to come off, so just be careful of that. Next thing we want is, oh, be careful. Next thing you want is, you see this little plastic tab right here? Just squeeze it and push it out, push it in, and this releases the clip right here. The harness, that's what's holding it. Hey, this is the cover that was here. Once you remove it, you'll notice that there's like two clips right there and there in the bottom, and it hooks on the top. So it hooks over here, it hooks right here, and it clips in the bottom. Okay, once you remove that, there's going to be 1, 2, and 3 10mm nut you want to remove. You don't touch the screw, just the 3 10mm nut. So again, before you remove, go ahead and remove all of them. Make sure you're holding on to the mirror. Make sure you're holding on to this, because once you remove these 3 nuts, this thing will come apart. Okay, just pull it out. And since you release the cable down here, the whole cable will come up. You should be able to pull it out. Okay, this cable should come out. Alright. Okay, once you have the side view mirror assembly out, go ahead and take off the glass. In order to do so, tilt the glass all the way to the right and all the way up. You can stick a flat screwdriver to release the back plate that holds the mirror to the assembly. Okay, I have a video up that shows this. So I'm going to stick it in here. pry the backing off. Just grab it, push it, pull it, and this is out. Now here's the most difficult part of the installation. You have to remove the back, this cover off. In order to do so, you see those little tabs? There's one up here, there's one right here, there's one right here, there's one down here, and there's actually one in here, and there's another one down here, and there's another one right here. So you have to push this out all the way around, work yourself around, and the whole backing piece will come off. And once that is off, you get your new cover with the LED, and you just push them back in to those little slots. It's gonna be kind of difficult. What I figured was it's kind of easier if you work from the back forward, but make sure that in order to push this clips in, it requires quite a bit of force. And so, you know, just make sure you're not wearing a ring or anything, because you don't want to scratch the cover. And so just get like a microfiber towel or something and you have to push it pretty hard, and you'll hear it clip. You'll hear it click on you'll hear the clip click in to each part, and you want to do it evenly all the way around, because if you don't, this front piece is not going to clip into this little part. And so once you remove that, have that out, and then install the new one, you know, you can install this back. But okay, that's the hard part. But just make sure you get it installed, just work around it. And you're gonna have the mirrors are gonna come with these wires, these three colors, you know, black, gray, and red wires. The red is the positive for the amber LED. The gray is the positive for the parking lights, which is blue, and black is the ground. In order to route the wires, look in the bottom of your side view mirror, and you see this little indentation slot right there. Put your flathead in there and open that up. And there's going to be 3 screws that you have to undo. So go ahead and remove the 3 screws. I removed the 3 screws. Now I can take this apart, and you see this little hole. Now you can see. Take your wire, and then feed it through this slot. And you can see I done that. Here's the 3 wires for those. And once you pull it through, then you'll pull it through in here, and then pull the wire through this slot. So again, from the back, put it through the slot down here. Once you have it through here, put it towards in there and through there. You'll pull it through out here. Okay, so I have it coming through right there. So this is how I have it. So that goes like that. And here's the wire that's coming through. All right. So after you route the wires through this slot, through in here and throughout here, you just want to reinstall everything back the way you took it out. So put that back on. Reinstall the 3 screws. Okay, there's clips on the top and clip on the bottom. What you want to do is you want to start with the clip on the top. And once that's clipped in, you can push the bottom and it'll clip in the rest. Okay. Once you have the assembly back together, you can go ahead and reinstall. I've gone and installed 1, 2, and 3 screws back. This is back on. This is the original harness right here. And here is the LED harness right here, the wires. We are going to put all of this back into this slot. Let's see. Here is the blue cable. Before we clip this blue one back into the socket, you have to route this wire behind the window track, or else when you pull down your window, it's gonna get caught and this is gonna undo. So let's see if I can give you a better angle of it. Okay. It's very important that you route the wire behind this window track so that your window doesn't get caught up in this wire. Okay, once you do that, go ahead and clip the plastic piece back into its slot you originally had taken out, and take your wire harness and clip it back into its hole and put back the liner. Okay, put back the liner and put back the piece that you took out earlier right here. That goes up here. Alright. That part is complete. Now, this LED wire, we're going to route it through the boot right here. Just squeeze this boot and then you'll be able to take this out like so. Just squeeze it up top and squeeze it bottom, and then you can also put your hand through back here and then squeeze it out and this will come out. Same thing for this, squeeze it and this should separate like this and you should be able to pull it out. And then pull down open your fuse panel access. Okay. And then you can reach your hand in here all the way to where this boot is and you should be able to pull it out. Okay. Once we do that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna route this wire. We're gonna route this wire inside the boot and into the cabin. So I'm gonna do that right now and I'll be right back. Okay, here it is. I peeled back the ends of each. And I used the copper wire that I had at home and I tied the wires through and I fished it from the bottom all the way up. And once you do that, I'm going to put it back into the hole and close these two up. Okay, you can use a coat hanger if you have it, or if you have a some kind of thicker speaker wire or something. A trick is to spray in this slot some lube, and so it'll be easier to slide in and out. Okay, I've gone and pulled the wires through and closed both ends back up so there's no wire going through here. Before I continue, I'm going to put back on the door panel and then work on wiring those up. Okay, this is the two wires that you have to tab. On the top right here is a white one right there, and in the bottom down here is the blue one. Okay, top one white, bottom blue. Okay. And I am going to ground it on a nut on over here on this side. There's going to be a nut right here. Okay, here you go. Here are all the wires connected. There are going to be white one. There's going to be a white one up top right here and a blue one down here. You see? Blue one right here and white one up there. White one up here is for the passenger side, and the blue one down here is the driver's side. And so hook up your driver's side to this positive here, your passenger positive to this white one right here, and ground both of them. I grounded them to this bolt right here. I took both negative and then put it in connect them to this one, and then put them in the metal part right there, and then screw